Hello energy beings, my name is Hayley and this is Divinity Tarot and Tea, but I will not be having a cup of tea during this reading as I just did a reading earlier, so I'll be using my spirit board later on as a second form of divination. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Wise Witch Oracle cards and this will be a twin flame reading. So the current energy between you and your Divine Masculine, or if you are the Divine Masculine and you come across my readings, all you have to do is put yourself in the Divine Masculine situation and read it that way. So let's take a look at their current energy today. And we have balance. Harmony with nature is key. Connect with the elements for balance and wisdom. Right, so the reason I came on today to do a second reading, and you can hear that wind, it's really quite ferocious. I actually do these readings from inside my garage. And yeah, that's the wind howling under the door. And we get a lot of birds here as well, because anyone that's gone through a spiritual awakening, you'll know that animals are attracted to your vibration. And I actually get way too many birds around here, so those are the noises you'll hear, plus a few somewhat karmic neighbours. So balance, your person in balance. So I've been picking up that there's quite a few divine masculine and divine feminines that are right on the verge. They're right on the verge. I feel like a lot of them have been going through a test cycle. This is where you're in separation and your divine masculine has been oscillating the energy. So doing something to get your attention, whether that be sending you a message and then disappearing, driving past your work and then not coming in, or whatever it is, something to pique your curiosity, something to pique the energy, something to get your attention. But what they are actually doing energetically, what I've been told by Spirit, is that it's part of, and I was told it was called reconfiguring the system. So you are an energy system, and my guides tend to use a lot of computer lingo. I don't know why. I am not into IT. I am a technophobe, so these words are not my own. So yeah, balancing, reconfiguring, recalibrating is another word they like to use. But when he's in that test mode, it'll be at the end of a separation, they will do a series of tests, the Divine Masculine, and it's all done on the 5D. They will send out a packet of energy, and it's almost like you're a tower, you're like a radio tower, and when they send out that packet of energy, like a ping, it bounces off your tower and it sends the signal back to them, and they can read that signal, and they'll do it, you know, a series of times to get your energy read. And when they finally get the read back that you know, that it's all good, that it's that your energy is finally calm. Because if you're in that crazy, hectic, chaotic, anxious energy, they can't come in. It's because you're an electromagnetic system. And yeah, if the energy is too crazy, they can't come in at that time. So we'll take a closer look at this. Page of Swords. So we can see the black cat in this picture, And the Page of Swords usually represents, you know, someone who's studying, someone who's learning, an apprenticeship type energy. It's what they're doing though. It's like they're reading your energy. Like I say, they send out those packets of energy and it hits your tower and it bounces back to them and they can read it. Yeah, it's like, see how he's holding the sword up like an antennae. I know it's crazy, and you know, when I first heard this, it's like, what are we? You know, it almost put me into disassociation or something. It's like, what are we? You know, are we just like computer programs or something? And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. Yeah, so they need to read your energy to see if you are in the right space. So with the Pentacles signs, they are the earth signs and they're grounded, they're connected to Mother Nature. And, you know, usually when you think of a King or Queen of Pentacles, that, well, the healed version, not the unhealed version of them, they are very grounded, they are very connected to nature, very connected to spirit, very spiritual type people. You can see she actually has a tiny little moon on the top of her head there as an ornament. And there's 4 little black cats, which shows she's very spiritual, very psychic. She's connected by, you know, fruits and flowers. So yeah, he's trying to get that signal that you have come into that grounded, peaceful, connected energy. It's like, you know, he's waiting for that signal to hit his antennae as he goes past, and it bounces off him and it goes, oh no, not ready yet, still a lot of crazy energy. So he'll come back again the next day with his antennae waiting, and you know, at some stage you'll be in the right energy. Your energy will finally come right and he'll go past and he'll get that signal. And what happens at that point? What happens when he receives that signal that you are in the correct energy? Knight of Swords. Good, I was hoping a card like this would come out. So that's that action. Ready to start. You know, you can see all this crazy energy going on here of all these crows, and you've got the black cat there and they're flying in the air and he's got his sword out ready to go. You know, action stations. Because he's received that signal, that energy signal. You know, he sent that packet of energy out to your tower, it pinged and it returned back to his antennae, and he got the all go ahead. Now remember, none of this is done consciously. He's not thinking any of that. He has no idea what he's thinking. At the time when he's sending you that message, or he's driving past, or he's going to your cafe, or he's walking his dog in your area, he's thinking about something else. The storyline in his head is completely different. He thinks he's doing it for completely different reasons. Okay, so please keep that in mind. He's not doing it consciously. But yeah, when he finally gets the all clear subconsciously, then he springs into action. So up until this point, your masculine was probably acting very stuck in his situation. taking a long time, being very slow, being very painful. You know, why is he not leaving the karmic? Why doesn't he just leave that awful job that's killing him? Why can't he do this to get over those obstacles so that we can be together? Well, there was a reason for that. It was all meant to be, and it's all because of the energy. So the reason why he couldn't move forward before was because he wasn't getting that signal from you. So right at the very start, when you go through that soul recognition, when you are first activated onto this twin flames journey, and no, it may not be the first time you meet your person. You could have met your person a long time before, but something will happen that will spark that soul recognition, and it will start the journey. And it's when soul recognition happens that it is actually the divine masculine. He does it all. So he comes in and he will be talking to you, and he'll see something in your eyes, or it'll be something in your voice, a frequency that he hears or something that he feels. He'll get some kind of signal, and it's all subconscious, remember, and then it will activate him to activate you. So then he lights this fire in you and runs away. And then what happens? Divine Feminine's on the floor. She's crying. Her whole life is upside down. And she goes through the dark night of the soul. And, Divine Masculine will come back in at some point and things will be okay for a while. And then he'll piss off again. And, it'll go through the process again because the energy wasn't right. And then in the last separation, he's gone away again. He will go through a series of tests. He'll send that energy, and then he'll get, we are now reconfigured. So what happens now is then he gets sprung into action. So, right. And he has a different perspective now. He can see things in a completely different way. So, what am I doing with this karmic? And, he will leave that karmic. He will activate that tower. He will leave that job that's been holding him back. He will stop that bachelor lifestyle, whatever it was that was holding him back from you. And then he'll go through his dark night of the soul, and he'll go through his healing. You may not see him during this time, and it's important that he does go through this process. And then once that is all done, he comes back to you as whom? As the Emperor. He comes to you as the Emperor, the awakened masculine. Boots. Connect with your roots. Ancestral wisdom guides you. Now, when I think of boots, I think of that Debbie Harry song, These Boots Are Made for Walking, and that's just what he'll do. If he's with a karmic, he's going to leave her. If he's in a job that's holding him down, he's going to leave it. If he's in a town, a situation, a lifestyle, an addiction, a religion that's holding him down, he's about to walk out on it. Nine of Swords. And this is going to spark that tower for him and the people in his life. It's going to spark some, grieving, some sadness, some heartbreak, and he's going to have to go through a time of healing just like you did. Just like you did when you had to go through your dark night of the soul, your ego death. Two of Cups. And once that is complete, then he can come to you. And what happens then? The 10 of Cups, the pot of gold over the rainbow, your wish fulfillment, your abundance, your manifestation, your happily ever after union. Seven of Swords. Yeah, this is a process and it has to happen this way. It's all about the energy. You know, like I say, during this process, the story that's in our minds is irrelevant. You know, as a tarot reader, I will read, what is your masculine thinking today? Or people will ask me, what is my person thinking today? But you know what? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It's actually irrelevant what your divine masculine is thinking, because his thoughts are completely irrelevant. It's about the energy. And when the energy changes, when he gets that signal that it changes, the storyline in his head will completely change. And none of that other guff that he was thinking that was holding him back will even matter. And for you, we have visions. Look within for answers. Your inner visions hold profound insights. Yeah, this is when you come into your 4. This is where you are spiritually mature. You know, you are at that place where you are now grounded. You are connected with spirit. You are connected with self. You are connected with your masculine. 3 of Cups, and it's like you've finally come home. You know, feels like you're finally home with your spirit team. You know, you are now one with the entire universe. You know, this is where you come to realize that there is no you and your divine masculine. You know, you were always one. You always have been. And you are not separate from anyone or anything. You're not even separate from divine. You are divine. The Empress. Hallelujah. Praise be, there she is. There you are. This is what you've come to now. This is where you are. You made it. You can now call yourself the fully fledged Empress. Ten of Cups. Oh my God. There it is. This is what you're coming to. You are so close. You are so close. This is, wow. I don't know if you can feel it. I've got all that electrostatic energy going up and down me at the moment. This is everything you've ever wanted. And it's nearly there. We're nearly there. You are ready. You've sent that signal to your divine masculine that you are ready. Now you've just got to wait for him to be ready. Threads. Weave the threads of your dreams. Your thoughts shape your reality. Yeah, this is all a perfectly woven tapestry of energy. You see, our thoughts on the subjects never mattered. You know, these readings never mattered. These readings that you watched, and I thank you for coming to my channel, but these readings that you've been watching, none of it mattered. Because at the end of the day, what your masculine was thinking was completely irrelevant. Ace of Cups, yeah. This is that beautiful energy of unconditional love. This is the rest of your life. And I know that most of you, or all of you, if you are a legit twin flame, then you've been through hell. And you deserve this. You deserve this. You deserve everything that's coming to you. Oh my God, I am so happy for you. You deserve it all. Judgment in the reverse. This is where you were always meant to be. This was always your calling. This was always your path. This is why you went through every single thing that you ever went through. It was all leading you here. This has been an epic, epic ride that not many would understand. You know, a lot of people think that they are twin flames, but I've got to say that not many are. There are very few that actually are. But if you are resonating with this particular reading, if this is you, then you are. You are the Empress. You are a twin flame. Page of Pentacles, and this is your soul's original blueprint that you wrote before you came into this incarnation. You have stepped onto your true path. You are here. You see the signpost? You are here. You've made it. You found it. You are about to step into your soul's utopia. Enlighten. Oh, wow. These are perfect cards coming out, by the way. They are really tapped into my energy at the moment. This is your enlightenment. This is your ascension. Not only are you stepping into union, you are stepping into the highest of all frequencies. You have stepped into enlightenment. This could be one of, if not the last incarnation here on earth. And after this, you could be on a higher level. You know, you could become a spirit guide or something like that. Knight of Wands. This is a whole new adventure. You know, I feel like you're an ancient soul. You and your divine masculine, you are an ancient soul. And you've been around the block. You've done this before. You've been through everything. You started out as the novice, and now here you are. You've reached enlightenment as a soul. And you're about to step into yet another adventure. You know, you've been through the whole earth experience. You've been through everything that there was to know. You've learned every single lesson. And, you know, you're graduating. You're actually graduating. And the whole universe is so happy. They are celebrating with you. I can feel the intense love and happiness. The whole universe is rejoicing that you've made it. And along the way, you've helped the others. You've raised the vibration of the whole. Through this process of recalibrating your energy. Four of Swords. Yeah. You've done well. It's time to rest now. You've done everything. You've ticked every box. You've made it. You are here. And now you just got to wait for your divine masculine to come in. Wow. I am so excited. So I'm just going to use the spirit board here. And this is my favorite tool of divination for my personal advice from my spirit guides. So I use it all the time. So if we could just get a few words of advice from my spirit guides to the general collective listening to this reading here. Why owe you a R E N E A R Y O U R G O A L O F U N I O N. You are near your goal of union. B E G R A T E F U L F O R A L L Y O U H A V E L E A R N E D A N D A L L T H A T I S C O M I N G. Be grateful for all that you have learned and for all that is coming. And I'll leave that there. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll see you next time. Cheers. Bye.